Coming to you live from Southern California. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. So the Washington Nationals find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise.
Coming up on the first pitch, and today on the hill, Dale Valdez. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career.
Ball four, take your base. Out, 3.
Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Vernon Guillen. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So up next, Tommy Fortenberry. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3. 3.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Aaron Boone, looking for his first big league hit right here. In there for strike 1. Slider misses outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those.
Runner on the go. That one ripped. Ramiro squeezes it, and there are 2 down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
3. 3. 3. You're out. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3. Out. You're out.
fielder.
And the batter now,
number
Aaron
33.
Boone. And that drops in for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Takes it in for the out. Top.
Ball four, take the base.
And now the center fielder, Aaron Boone.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Step off throw to first. Delgado back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's outside.
Outside.
And that's ball one. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That clips the corner. That missed by a lot. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you.
First base.
Well, 1-run game. Eugene Shepard steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Ramiro on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Dennis Miklas. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Thomas Menard getting ready to go. Castilla warming up as well. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Olszewski. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Bill Erdman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one not close. And it's 3-0. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base
Now
runner over at
batting,
first base is going to have a
25.
very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That clips a corner. Erdman off of first with 2 away. Soft contact in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Delgado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Dodgers.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Ruben
36.
Gaudio. A chance at his
Leading
first
off for
save of the
Washington,
year.
Center fielder,
Richard
number 54.
Imasa digging in for the Nationals. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Lantigua in the box now. Takes strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Casillas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Nats down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the St. Louis Cardinals find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the...
So just about set now. And today's starter, Johnny Coley. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put...
Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. 3.
Now up for St.
Leading off
Louis,
for St.
Boone
Louis.
King.
Third baseman, number 34.
Coley back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, struck him out. 1 gone here.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So Dick. So up next, Freddie Matthews.
Number
Trying to
28.
pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The lefty fires.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Corrals it, and that is that. Nothing doing here. Back here in San Francisco, and here's the catcher, Melvin Quinn. So now pinch hitter for the Giants,
Number
Ronaldo
23.
Starnes.
Ball four, take the base. 3. 3. 3.
First and second, 1 out. King now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. And that's off
the ball.
the inside edge. It's 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here on opening day. And that's
the ball.
downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's to third. Tags the runner for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We're midway in the fourth. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we... One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Freddie Mathis. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Okay, swing
No ball,
now.
one strike.
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Logan whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
Number
Sam
35.
Douglas.
Still a lot of game
Now
left,
batting,
and
number
this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one sliced foul. With the tying run at the plate here on opening day. A little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Double play ball to second. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Julian Mercado getting. Freddie Mathis next up for the Cardinals.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals 4. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Ball 4, take the base.
So bases all loaded up. Walters the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting.
That's ball 4.
Two on, one out. King digs in now. Missed inside with the curve.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Johnny
Number
Goodman.
35.
And up next for St. Louis, Freddie Mathis. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Raimo going back on this one. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team. But it all starts with the first game, and you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. We'll see.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Arizona Diamondbacks find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that.
Just about ready to roll. And pitching in this game, Eric Miniak. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game, but really get.
Three.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Malcolm Collier now at the plate.
Malcolm Collier.
First offering and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And misses inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second.
First base.
So 2 down. And up next for New York, David Frey. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. David Frey with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Base is empty. 2 away. Here's the catcher, David Frey. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Slice down the right side. On the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
The catcher, Curtis.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Malcolm Collier. Grounded out his first time up. Out towards right center field. Escobar on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
So one out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. David Frey. That's down and in.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it.
That's ball 4. 3. Out.
Now, Malcolm Collier. 0 for 2 in this one. That's out to center field. Should have this one. That's out number 2.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out.
Well, this game isn't very close. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and
1-1.
somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Yeah.
All one away, runners at first and third. Digging in, Malcolm Collier. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one
That's down.
cutting but missing down low. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-2.
Now batter, the shortstop, Joe.
So it's their 7-2 your final here today. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the... So just about set and getting to start. Andres Enriquez. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of
Leading
around
off
the league
tonight,
average in terms of
the
ERA.
center fielder,
And you know what?
number
That's why you
37.
have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And it stays fair. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double. Jess McClure with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So
Take your base. 3.
back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Jess McClure next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive. Langston pulls it in on the run. 3 go the Blue Jays, and we are still.
You're out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. That's ball 4. You're out.
Jess McClure next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. That's through there for a strike.
0-2.
Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2. To the right side, Oliveros. On to first. Out. Play is made, 2 out. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 7th, and here is Graham Santos. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Franklin, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup just off the inside edge. Up and in, ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bauer. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
digging in, Luis Hernandez. 1 for 3. That one misses. Ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Kurt Melendez appears to be getting loose. Roberts getting cranked up as well. Ripped on a line. McClure racing over to make the catch.
Nothing instills more
Now
confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Langston in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. There goes the runner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Jay Martinez next to hit for the Rays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The 0-2. That one almost got him. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. 1 runs in, coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in, too. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move.
Now pitching for
The new
Toronto.
pitcher in the game, Kurt
Number
Melendez.
36.
On for his major league debut,
Melendez.
and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And here is David Samuels. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Martinez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th, and now...
Ball 4. Take your base.
Jess McClure next up for the Blue Jays. A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. The tying run at the plate.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. And we're back. And now the DH, Barry McGowan. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 2-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Oliveros, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. There's a strike. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball is outside. Here comes a 3-2. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Yeah, the batter now,
the
Ben
first baseman,
Santo.
number 23, Ben Santo.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
First base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. Graham Santos next to hit for the Rays. Inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Rays,
and on the mound, a closer,
number 17.
Matthew Sharp. A chance at his first save of the year. And now for the Jays, Ray Diaz.
Ray Diaz.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Connor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Oliveros. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Giancarlo Ibarra digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll make Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Rays use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab in this one, Steve Rowe. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Out to center. Cuevas makes the catch. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring up. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Tom Katimer. Rowe, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025. The pitch to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left, and the A's will get back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Patrick Blanchard.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options.
Base is empty, one away. So in now for the Angels, Andres Casillas. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. Andres Casillas with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Vic Reed. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, number 37.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Tom Katimer. And a curve misses outside, and that's ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. A's leading by a run. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ball.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for the Angels, Andres Casillas. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one not close. 2-2. To third might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, number 32.
First and second, no outs. Reed now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Fought off foul. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark. 1-2 the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Looks to second. That's one. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting number 12.
Kenny.
Ball four. Take your base.
So bases loaded with one away. Chavez getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by one.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly
Now
if not for that
number
nice play
75.
by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
The other way. Base hit right field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. First and second, 2 outs. Fernandez will hit next. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Rex Goldberg preparing to come on if needed. Schreiber also getting ready. And that's outside. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Foreman over at second. Katimer on at first with 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Dennison in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out. They get 2 and draw even again. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so
Now pitch.
You're out.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Ryan Dennison. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Goldberg, in his rookie season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Bennett whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now here is Eric Raimo. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball. No
Base is
strike.
empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering misses.
Off the plate.
And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's
Now
not always
number
easy laying off a
21.
3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next for L.A., Mikey Pennington, 1 for 2. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Raimo stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Drops into the glove.
Now batting,
So
number
up
6.
next, Andres Casillas. That one at the knees for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And ball 1. Misses outside, and that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. A 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Cuevas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Hopefully the umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they're up by 4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then you guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And
Now pitching for the
new pitcher
Angels.
on now, Justin
Number
Hine.
19.
Ball 4. Take your base.
2 outs, bases full. Bourbon, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Armstrong.
Now pitching
And he's
for
got
the
a nice
A's.
lead to work with, so he
Number
should come in
31.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Reed stands in now and watches strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Steven Ariano, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Schreiber getting loose as well. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That misses the zone, and the count now even up.
2 strikes.
And that's
Full count.
outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the
Now pitching for
We're
the
back. It's the
A's.
top of the 9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
15.
mound, Steven Ariano. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Tom Katimer. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is
Now
following.
batting.
And your final 6-2. The Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch. About to get started here. Towing the slab in today's game, John Palma.
He's got that splitter.
Back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Jared Negron.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And another ball.
Rio.
That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman, Brandon.
So man aboard.
Tyler.
Brandon Tyler digs in now. And that one clips the corner.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3.
Stepping in, Josh Bryant, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. Back at T-Mobile Park, onto the back to the top of the Seattle order, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Bryant.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
James leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Throw to second, save. Hit slowly on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So digging in.
That's ball 4. You're out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Josh Bryant. Casilla back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Josh Bryant with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Ball 4. Take your base.
So digging in, Thomas Whitaker. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bryant makes the catch for the out. He's 2 outs away. MacArthur now at the plate.
MacArthur.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 away down. Orioles down to their final out. Next to hit, Ray Rayleigh.
The first baseman, Ray Rayleigh.
He was late there. Strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses. And a count even 1-1. And that one missing low. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Telshaw is just 1 strike away. Two on the way. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and Art. It's the Miami Marlins and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Miguel Hernandez. How about a report on him? So up next, Darryl Cottrell. That one missed. Cruz, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. That one the other way, fair ball.
Batting third, the center fielder.
One.
Take your base. You're out.
Spencer Lopes, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder, Brian.
Here's the left fielder,
Buchanan.
Brian Buchanan. Outside.
No, that's a ball.
And that. is ball one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that's the third out. No runs, a hit. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Rangers DH, Rafael Valdez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Cruz back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
A changeup missing. 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Rafael Valdez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Stepping in for the Rangers. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball.
Molina leads off first with 1 away. On the ground right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's out number 2.
You're out. 3.
Now here is Spencer Lopes. And he's already singled in this game. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Todd Keenan.
That misses the zone. 1. Rafael Valdez stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped towards third. Zips it across.
He's out.
And he's out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Miami,
duel
the
so
left
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
Ryan
starters have performed up to this
Buchanan.
point. Hernandez back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Domine.
Back to the and second. 2 outs. Lopes, the next to hit. 1 for 2. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. And that one handled. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Darryl Cottrell.
Darryl Cottrell.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Bryant Buchanan. The other way. Hauls it in. And there's 1 away. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
3. 3. 3. 3.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Lopes. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Juan Vargas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cabrera, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball.
Ball 4, take your base. Out.
Now,
Damon Payne on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Bryant Buchanan getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That's in for a strike at 95, and a count 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Marlins down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Steve Whitlock. And that's way high. Ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2, up.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers collect their first win of the season.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the
It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against. Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one.
Three. You're out. Three. 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 Three.
Next is the designated hitter, Adam Hollander, trying to pick up his first knock. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Line drive. Fires over to first. Yeah, they get the out. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Lindsey Calvello,
number 34.
looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, here we go. Top.
That's ball 4. Three. You're out.
Two outs, base is empty. Adam Hollander next up for the Braves.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Braves go down quickly here. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performing. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Lindsey Calvello. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Ladd makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
One out, base is empty. Now here is Adam Hollander.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air right field. Smith pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Lindsey Calvello. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. Tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Lindsey Calvello with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now pitch.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3. You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
2 outs, runner at first. Adam Hollander will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1. Muzziotti off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Russell O'Connor. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done.
You're out. Ball 4, take the base. You're out.
One down. Jeff Carnitz digging in for the Rockies. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Johnson, a 6-foot lefty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Rob Whaley now in the box. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Jim Gibbons trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. There's a swing and a drive. Punts. Long run. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. Jim Gibbons with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Odell Ridgeway digs in for the Guardians. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even at 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Right side, Gillespie in position and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Ricky Pettit digs in for the Guardians.
Number 23.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now it's going to be Josh Booth. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the third baseman, Tom. So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kevin Gillespie. Pitches in there. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just off the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Almost got him.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two down. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good.
So in now for Colorado, Jeff Karnitz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rips that one center field. Manning pulls it down, and that is the inning. Back here in Denver. One out, base is empty. Jim Gibbons digs in for the Guardians. Gibbons goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today starting in left field. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, I don't think it gets any farther than that, going from first base all the way out to left field. Tell you what, he went from the hot corner at first to kind of a hot corner in the outfield. Got to be ready to make some quick plays off the bat. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Ridgway takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2.
That missed inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Back here at Coors Field. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performing up to this point. O'Connor back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. And now 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the right fielder, Josh Booth.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. And out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Inside, just missed.
All these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 1-2. Hauls it in for the out. Here. Jim Gibbons, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Lifted in the air, right field. Gillespie sizing this one up, snags it for the second out. So in now for Cleveland, Odell Ridgway. 0 for 2 in this one. Ridgway checks his swing, appeal to third, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Fastball is outside.
1-1.
That one outside. 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. No runs, 1 hit. And we're back. Bottom of the.
You're out.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff Karnitz. High fly ball out to left field. Gibbons under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brian Molina.
23.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Fastball
batting,
pretty much
number
middle,
9.
and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Josh Booth. He's already homered here in this one. Molina goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. He's in there. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits.
Now
Not much to
number
this one other
38.
than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back to
You're out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
first and second, 1 out. Gillespie digs in now. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water.
Next for Colorado, Jeff Carnitz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Next pitch is downstairs. Zepeda off of first with 2 away.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joel Walker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gibbons in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Damon Grissom getting loose out there. Self also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Odell Ridgeway. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Rob Whaley. Johnson back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hines makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that misses. And 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Sets him down. Looking. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
So 2 down now. And here is Chad McMahon. Just off the inside edge.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game. And
all eyes on the league. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, David Lewis. What should we keep an eye on here?
Ball 4, take the base. You're out.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Grace. Singing always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Center fielder.
Very crafty
number
guy out there on the
33.
hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
To third, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. And next. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in is the speedy Aaron Boone. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Boone, in his rookie season, only 18 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's ball 4. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out, out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. First base.
Aaron Boone, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And it's fouled away. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of
3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
I do.
Out. Out. You're out. 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 Out.
I do.
And here's the DH for Washington, Donnell Trayer. He's already homered in this game. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
cold night like tonight. Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next pitch is outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Boone makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. Next to hit,
Now
Jose
batting, number
Ramiro.
19.
1 for 4 with a double. He swings and fouls one off. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from third. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Cohen, the next to hit, takes outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That one hammered center field way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little hope for the win, just not enough.
So man aboard, and it's the catcher for the Nationals. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets it to first, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tomas Castilla.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And down on strikes. And there's one down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire... It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Sammy Bagley.
Well,
Three. First base. You're out.
Back here at Oracle Park. And starting in this one, Lee McAlpin. One down. Boone King next up for the Cardinals. Here comes a pitch. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2.
2 balls.
No score here in the second. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at bat. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have.
That's ball 4.
Now, Freddie Mathis trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. Bagley back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. 3-2 on the way. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 3-2. In the air, left side. Gill moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So now it's the right fielder, Freddie Mathis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Ready to go. Base is empty, one away. Boone King next up for the Cardinals. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Watson,
1-0.
26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that's just foul. That one missing inside. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they
Ball 4, take the base.
New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Freddie Mathis. Watson back to work, and there's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball 1.
Upstairs.
2-0. 1 strike.
Chopped left side. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Now a blooper back behind short. Puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Noble getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is down low. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Shown the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
This could end it.
Ball, that's in.
In the air on the infield. Feliz settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the player.
Just about ready to go. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Doug Norman. Chris, what are you looking for?
You're out.
Back in Boston, our starter in this one, Chris Riggs. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the back.
That's ball 4. Three. Ball 4, take the base.
1 out, base is empty. Basil Hall up next for the Red Sox. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. So stepping in for Boston, Freddie O'Malley. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fought off foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds 1. Also, so runner at second, 2 down. Paul now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Odell makes the play. That is the inning. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's duel so
Cincinnati,
far.
catcher,
Here's how the
number
starters have
23.
performed up to this point. So the lineup flips over. Freddie O'Malley up next for the Red Sox. First pitch just misses. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Just off the inside edge.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
1 out, bases empty.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Throws to first in time. That's it out.
Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. 3.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Diego Peralta. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Odell makes the grab, 1 down.
Every day during
Now
batting
batting,
practice,
number
these
31.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Slings to first in time.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing went around. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Top of inning number 7.
3.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Karros back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And that one upstairs. Swinging a foul straight back. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 22.
So digging in, Joe Brandon. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that drops in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
O'Malley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And now it's filled up.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner at first and 2 away.
Number
And next for the
17.
Red Sox, Claudio Espinosa. Throw to first, O'Malley back on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-2 stays alive. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Castilla.
Now pitching
And
for
this
the
is
Red
the best
Sox.
way to make your major league debut.
Number 0.
No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Gonzalez at the plate now, and that's inside. Activity in the bullpen. Johnny Burkhart, the closer, is getting loose. Clips the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off down the right side. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Go ahead, run on base. McGill, the next to hit. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Puts a bunt down. James, off balance throw in time. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Riley at the plate and takes high there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a count 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Late in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it's out of play, a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Late in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for Boston, Anthony Valencia. On the corner for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Swing, and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Misses inside, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can't it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harrington in and to his right. He's got it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Ninth inning coming up. We are tied. Back here in Boston, we go to the ninth. And now the center fielder, Hayden O'Dell. And that one clips the corner. And that is out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Hard ground ball, base knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch
Now
in an
batting,
0-2 count.
32.
Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now here is Todd Harrington. Right through there for a strike.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1-2. Swung on, belted. And it's off the Green Monster. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
A costly mistake in the
Now
outfield
batting,
thanks to the
number
bad
23.
read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Purcell digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And the pitch. And that's
Ball one.
outside. Ball one.
1-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Espinoza up and loosening in the pen. Coles warming up as well. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And
Pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Red Sox.
pitcher from the pen, Rodney
Number
Clark.
28.
And this could be a pretty critical.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3.
Well, one. Run game. Trent Cruz getting ready to hit. Welcome back, and here
pitching
comes
for
the closer,
Cincinnati.
Mark West.
Number 34.
A chance at his first save of the year. Check swing called strike, and that is strike one.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Next offering is outside. Falling behind 2-1. And that's down and away. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Full count.
On the ground. Slings it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
James in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Random swing. Threw it for strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. O'Malley now at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. Ball one, no strikes.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up and fouled off. Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and
Paul Coe gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. Claudio Espinosa, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Ball 4, take your base.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Cruz will hit next. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Six-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding